This day, though, belongs to Gill, who, along with new co-driver Jagdev Singh, has taken on his more experienced rivals and showed he is a major contender for an outright win.
It's been amazing. We had good speed. I was very comfortable with the car. I think the tires working very well here. But we had some issues on the second stage. We broke our gearbox mounting. So I really had to nurse the car through, but we didn't lose a lot of time. We did lose about a minute, I think. But we managed to pull out, be almost equal with the front runners on the last stage. So we're leading with about, I think, 15-17 seconds today, and it's lovely. It's good. I'm really excited about it, and we're going to start first tomorrow.
So after day one, Gill leads Crocker by 14.3 seconds, with Taguchi 1 minute 23.9 seconds further back. After his stage 3 puncture, Sunkar is 3 minutes and 14 seconds behind the leader. It's day 2 of Rally Indonesia, and there's drama at the start of the first stage when Gill checks into time control 1 minute late after getting a puncture on the main road. The MRF Mitsubishi team has handed a 10-second penalty and his lead is slashed to 4.3 seconds, and the day hasn't even started yet. So at the start of the first stage, the pressure really is on Gill, especially with two former APRC champions ready to pounce and take back the lead should the young Indian driver falter. Crocker applies the pressure immediately. On roads that are much smoother and faster than the previous days, he goes 3.7 seconds faster than Gill to narrow the gap down to 0.6 of a second.
7 left, in narrow, super danger, slow 80.
But it's Taguchi who's fastest on the opening 22-kilometre test, taking 10 seconds off the rally leader. On the next test, Gill and Crocker continue their titanic battle. Crocker just edging out Gill by 0.2 of a second and bringing the gap down to just 0.4 of a second. It can only be a matter of time before one of them cracks. Gill, though, has other ideas, responding to the pressure from Crocker, and on the final stage of the morning goes 3.3 seconds faster. The gap is back to 3.7 seconds at the midday service break. Behind the battle at the front, Taguchi has been setting blistering times, winning stages 10 and 11 and reducing the gap to second place to under 59 seconds. Sitting in fourth is Sunkar, but the Motor Image driver has had a troubled morning with gear selection problems and he's dropped off the pace.
We lost about a minute on the transport section because we had a flat and we suspected it quite late. So we had to quickly change it, and by the time we got to the stage we had lost a minute, so that's about 10 seconds off on Cody. But we got about almost 4 seconds back on the last stage on him, so I think the lead's up to 5 seconds again. So it's okay, let's see, we've got 3 stages to run.
Could be very close, it's within a few seconds at least at the moment, so it's been a good battle, and we're sort of fortunate, I guess, in a way that we've managed to claw back a lot of time on him. He was well ahead of us yesterday, but he ran into trouble, and I think he's got a time penalty as well this morning. Gives us an extra 10 seconds, so we'll take it for sure.
Back out on the stages, and Crocker has 43 kilometres left to take back the lead. But then, disaster strikes.
The front right. We'll end up destroying the car if we don't change it.
A flat tyre wrecks any chance of victory for Crocker and co-driver Atkinson, dropping the Motor Image pair to third place and out of contention. Any chance that Taguchi might challenge for the lead disappears in a cloud of dust. The Japanese driver is held up by dust from Crocker, who's back on the road after changing his puncture. The visibility is so bad that at times Taguchi is forced to a standstill and he loses over 35 seconds. The Japanese driver wins the rest of the day's stages, but the gap to his leading teammate is too great, and the championship leader settles for second spot.
Now. Right. Yeah, right now.
Further down the order after his earlier problems, Scott Petter gets his MRF Mitsubishi home in 6th place. Brian Green is 5th in his Mitsubishi, taking another good haul of championship points to make him 5th equal with Gill and Sumka. On his home event, 4th is disappointing for Sumka, but there's consolation by winning the 2008 Indonesian Rally Championship, with 1 round still to run.
We are fourth, we are happy, and especially we also win the Indonesian Championship today and also for the whole year.
Also picked up bonus points today.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we get some bonus points for today. Yeah, hopefully it will fix my position in the off-road classification for the APRC.
This is very good for us. We must finish this rally. We must finish front of Cody. This is what we do. So very good.
Yeah, just a puncture just on a left-hand corner, and we actually hit a small rock with the sump guard, but pretty sure we sort of straddled it. But unfortunately, it got the tyre and instant flat, so had to change it in the stage because we had about 12 k's to go. So there's no way we'll get through without losing lots and lots of time and damaging the car potentially. So we just decided to change it and get extra hot in the process.
After a fantastic battle early on, Gill finally brings his MRF Mitsubishi home with a winning margin of 1 minute and 7 seconds.
Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah, it's a brilliant feeling because I've been watching these guys for a couple of years on the telly, and now I'm actually racing against them and matching their times. So it's great. It's good. I'm really happy. I'm pretty excited. And thanks to my team, MRF Tires, they work pretty well. Thanks to Katsu. He's always been there for me. He's been helping me out to drive better always. And well, what can I say? I mean, we had good luck and we've come here on the podium.
It's a tremendous victory for Gill, proving that the youngster has the outright speed and skill to compete on level terms with much more experienced competitors. Not only that, he's withstood tremendous pressure from Crocker and teammate Taguchi on this final day to hold them off and take the first international rally victory for an Indian rally driver. After 225 kilometres of competition, Gill wins the 2008 Rally of Indonesia by 1 minute 6.9 seconds, with Crocker 2 minutes 13.7 seconds off the winner. In the championship race, Taguchi is 6 points in front of Crocker, but remember, Crocker has 2 events still to go, while Taguchi has only 1. In the Asia Cup contest, Gill leads on 18 points. Yanagasawa is second on 15, and Crocker and Sumka are third equal on 12. The next round of the APRC is Rally Malaysia, where the championship regulars will be joined by 10 young drivers from across the region, competing in the Pirelli Star Cup. First prize, a drive in the 2009 Production World Rally Championship.